My name is Tyrone Buckmire. I am currently the Executive Director of Grenada Fund for Conservation Incorporated. I'm actually the founding director of the fund. We established the fund in 2007, and it was actually created as what we call the legacy of a project that was called Rare Enterprises Grenada. This project had as its intention to create small-scale ecotourism-related enterprises that will raise money as profits that will go towards conservation, and we needed a vehicle to use these resources in terms of contributing to the conservation of the natural environment, the natural resources of Grenada Caribbean ultimately. So after we run Rare Enterprises Grenada for some 3 years, we then incorporated Grenada Fund for Conservation in July of 2008, and the idea behind the fund was that we would have a local organization that was specifically dedicated to the conservation of Grenada's natural environment on a number of levels. So on the first hand, Grenada Fund for Conservation is a project implementing organization in its own right. We will apply for funding from the regional and international donor community that will allow us to implement projects at the local and community levels that address conservation concerns. At another level, we are a facilitator organization. That is to say, we will work with other organizations, especially in our context. We now work with government departments such as the Marine Protected Areas Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Division, and we will apply on behalf of the unit for projects that are available for funding for activities in marine protected areas and related to marine protected areas, but for which a government entity cannot apply directly for the funding. I think Grenada Fund for Conservation has been blessed in that from inception we have had a very good group of persons constituting our board of directors. These are persons who have a tremendous amount of experience and expertise in the fields of things like community development, community mobilization, project management.
My name is Ruth Blyther. I am the director of the Eastern Caribbean program for the Nature Conservancy. I've been working in the region and in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines for over 9 years now. And I first started working with Grenada Fund for Conservation as a partner in mangrove restoration in the Woburn-Clarks-Court Bay region. And as an international organization, the Nature Conservancy works around the world on conservation and thriving people and thriving environment. And our belief and our knowledge is that in order to have thriving communities, we need a thriving environment as well. And in the island nations, we work a lot with coastal areas, especially because we have issues now, as many people know, with sea level rise, climate change, shrinking coastal areas. We're losing our beaches, we're having coastal erosion, those types of issues. But I'm based in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and when I first started working here, I didn't have any local staff to work with. So in working in Grenada, we really needed to have an organization that was on the ground and worked with community and had the capacity to do projects and had the knowledge and abilities that Grenada Fund for Conservation has. And so it's been a long and fruitful partnership with Grenada Fund for Conservation. We've worked very closely with them on a number of mangrove restoration projects. But beyond that, we really have worked to help build the capacity of Grenada Fund for Conservation, because we know that having strong local organizations that have the capacity to work with the grassroots communities, as well as the capacity to work with international organizations and funders and donors. That's a rare organization. It's hard to find those people that have that capacity, and so when you do find that organization or those people, you want to maintain and build their capacity. And that's what we've done in partnership with Grenada Fund for Conservation.
Our partnership started around probably 2012, where we began working together with developing the Petri Diem model for the Nature Conservancy and the CTA out in the Telescope, Grenville area. From there on, we've forged along a great partnership. Grenada Fund for Conservation, their main focus is out basically in the things of nature, the coastal areas, mangroves, and other areas like that. So working together in the Maquis, Soubise, Grenville, and Telescope area over the past couple of years has really brought a strong relationship. We have worked together in this ecology program also, and we continue to share that good bringing together of various skills. So they have their particular skills and their focus, and also from our end, being able to merge those two things together, I think is able to work with nature and people together, and at the end of it all, that of reducing the impact on lives and on property has been proven to be very successful. And we do look forward to continue building and working together in that relationship over the upcoming years. In fact, I hope that partnership will never end.
My name is Sabrina Compton, Project Officer for Grenada Fund for Conservation. Since joining GFC, it has been my pleasure to work with our partners in achieving the aims and objectives of this organization. The work of GFC consists of projects that focus on mangrove restoration, bird conservation, turtle protection, and the promotion of healthy ecosystems through education. One of our proudest moments when it comes to mangrove restoration is the Woburn Mangrove Restoration Site. This project was done jointly with the Woburn Woodlands Developmental Organization and the Department of Fisheries and Forestry. The project consisted of two different activities. First, we replanted a 5-acre area with red mangrove seedlings, and also we constructed a viewing platform that hosts activities such as bird watching and other local activities. We also host a number of interns and volunteers. Our interns and volunteers get a range of experience from internal NGO accounting to conducting surveys and presentations to actual outdoor fieldwork experience. Another project that goes hand in hand with mangrove conservation is the Bird Sleuth program. The Bird Sleuth program was designed to train teachers who would then train children in conservation for birds. The children get to be out in nature and experience what a bird habitat looks like and the different factors that contribute to helping a bird survive in this environment. Well, the best part of this program is not only do the children get to be out in nature and experience these things, but they also get to see and value each part of our ecosystem and how they connect with one another.